Over the centuries, people have devised a number of ways of exploring the deeper existential questions that we all have about our lives in this universe. One of the most compelling methods of encountering these questions is through the mystical revelations offered by the study of numerology. In numerology, it is understood that the numbers that occur in our experience have a lot to say about the lives we lead. Through the analysis of their numerological chart, people can enjoy an encounter with the energy of the soul that puts them in alignment with the forces at work shaping the universe. Numbers have a vibrational essence that affects our lives at the archetypal level of the soul. By learning more about the archetypal energies expressed by numerology, you can unpack hidden meanings in your experience and come to a deeper understanding of the larger questions of meaning and purpose in your life. The energy of number 4 is all about conscientiousness and responsibility, which contrasts starkly with number 3, the previous root number, which was analogous with unbridled creativity. The number 4 is creative as well, but in a more conventional and organized way. While the number 3 is full of the creative exuberance and energy that brings worlds into being, the number 4 is aligned with the creative energy that puts human affairs on a firm footing or solid foundation. People who are informed by the energy of number 4 are hardworking, dependable, persistent and productive. They make the perfect bookkeepers and office clerks because they are detail-oriented, dedicated and loyal. The number 4 is the first root number in the series of root numbers from 1 to 9 that is large enough to have a series of related compound numbers that you may encounter regularly in your experience. Any multi-digit number whose sum is 4 carries some degree of 4's pragmatic energy. However, the more digits the compound number has, the more diffuse the 4 energy will be. Numbers with 4 energy that you are likely to encounter regularly are 13, 31, 40, 103, 130, and so on, up to 400. You may see these numbers occurring as dates, addresses, dollar amounts and even in phone numbers. Being associated with the energy of the number 4 means that when any of these numbers appear repeatedly in your experience, they are likely to serve as reminders from spirit to be mindful, reliable and trustworthy and avoid cutting corners. An abundance of 4 energy in your chart may indicate that you were a person who lived by your wits in a former life. You may have sailed through life by the seat of your pants. As a result of cutting corners in that former life, you are now living by the sweat of your brow, learning lessons about the importance of work that will propel you forward on your larger spiritual journey. That is the hallmark of number 4, hard work and accomplishment. The pragmatism of number 4 can also be carried over into the spiritual world as well. When spirit wants to express itself as dependable, stable and practical, it also uses the number 4. For example, there are the 4 rivers of the Garden of Eden, the earthly paradise, flowing into Eden from the 4 corners of the world. God making the world was perhaps the first to establish the practical energy of number 4. There are also the 4 evangelists Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, the 4 points of the cross, which was where Christ completed his task on earth. The numbers we encounter and our experiences have a reflection on our lives. They resonate with the goals we want to achieve. This is true of number 4. Its energy is packed in various forms and in different number representations. Some of the numbers closely linked with the energies of number 4 include 13, 22, 31, 40, 103, 202, 301, and 400. These numbers have a powerful impact on the overall scheme of things. The root number 4 derives its meaning from its vibration and basic tone. It is large enough to express pragmatism, methodology, conscientiousness, foundation, and focus. How this number affects you depends on its position on your numerological chart. By interpreting it correctly, you will have an upper hand over your life's circumstances and situations. Discover your life path, soul urge and destiny numbers. Click the link in the description to get your free numerology reading. And for more numerology tips and tutorials, just hit the subscribe button and notification bell icon to be notified on our new videos.